everyone, family and friends from far and near have joined us today to celebrate the engagement of our guests of honor, Brian and Jacqueline. A special welcome to our parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents, Bubby Bunny and Zadie, and Bubby Lil Young Rice. We cannot express how happy we are that you are here with us to celebrate the engagement of your grandson, Jakob Baruch Asher, to Jacqueline.
That's right.
Another warm welcome to Jacqueline's family, her parents, Seth and Gila Roslin, who we had the pleasure of getting to know and enjoy as our neighbors across the street in the what used to be the Red Barn.
Thank you for changing that.
Not that long ago. And we also welcome Jacqueline's siblings. Ruben's not here, but Morgan is right here.
Taylor's somewhere.
Student at Cooper Union in art. And Taylor. We also have a surprise welcome. This is a really big surprise, as you can imagine, to Brian and Jacqueline's baby. Kids today. Go figure. Mason. The first dog to ever sleep overnight in our house.
Oh, baby.
And Mason's downstairs. And I think that's what Taylor is. All right. Also, we have some wishes. Happy birthday to our nephew Udi.
All right.
To our niece Stacy. Our son-in-law Ozzy. And again to Taylor.
How did you know he was just going to say happy birthday to you?
The Roslin baby and their family. Thank you. We want to say also thank you to so many helpers. Last night there was a crew of women, friends. Hi, Ari. Audrey, Donna, Marcy, Diane. Sarah was here, Sarah Z, who, by the way, did all the flowers around at the tables. Thank you very much. Also to a lot of other bakers and so many others who helped in too many ways to list, and also to others who offered to help. I can't hear Oh my God. When they jump the gun, they get it wrong. And to so many others who also offered to help in any way possible. Thank you to Dr. Noah, a good buddy who I love and I hate at the same time. A Cowboys, Yankees, and Celtics fan. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? In this area? Not to mention the most obnoxious Cowboys, Yankees, and Celtics fan.
True.
But thank you for the hours spent making the fabulous video that we're going to show as soon as I shut up. And also to his daughters, my girlies, Ilana and Shifra, for being here to help Lynn and I, and for always greeting us with tremendous warmth. Thank you to Lynn for being such a great mom, Safta, wife, hostess, and Balabusta, who kept us out of the dining room for 3 weeks. And I want to especially thank her for waking me last night at 4 by doing one of these. To tell me she couldn't sleep. If I woke her to tell her that I couldn't sleep, I wouldn't be here today. And in fact, I probably wouldn't be here most days. Almost every Simcha talk or speech starts with the words or has the words in this week's Parsha or in last week's Parsha. So in keeping with tradition, in last week's Parsha, Kitzetse, there are numerous mitzvahs discussed, and there is even discussion about the taking of a wife, with a simple inference to be drawn. The taking a proper wife is not only a mitzvah, but will lead to a life of mitzvahs and blessings. Brian Shki, we're getting to know all his names. The baby in our family has been blessed through his mom to have inherited a tremendous character trait. from his Uncle Roy. Having a big heart, a big smile, and looking for the good in all people.
That's right.
Now we knew that when Brian would bring home his Kala, we knew she'd be petite, have long flowing hair, and a giant smile. That was the easy stuff to figure out. We did not expect that he would bring home the girl next door. Kinda next door. She never came home, but she lived right across the street. We have found Jacqueline to be caring, loving, adoring of Brian, and even having a special diet which fits right in this family. In Mishnah Torah, the Rambam speaks about character traits, and there is the question of whether or not a person has a particular character trait or if they have a variety of character traits. This is similar to the question that gets raised about the 4 sons in the Haggadah. Are the traits specifically about 4 different types of children, or are they traits that are found in one child? In my mind, there is absolutely no doubt that each person has a variety of character traits and not just one. The Rambam goes further and speaks about how we should strive not to have extreme character traits, and that we should try to have traits that are in the middle of the spectrum. For me, that raised a question in my mind of why. But first, the Rambam even goes further and speaks about how we are all created in the image of Hashem, and that we should strive to be merciful, kind, and loving, which are the traits of Hashem, or in being godly. This now gives me an answer to my earlier question of why. We learn that a person is not a completed human being until they take a spouse. And of course, that must be a proper spouse. My answer is that the reason we are supposed to have traits in the middle of the spectrum is so that when you, Brian, take a spouse, you have space to join together with Jacqueline and her special character traits to complete each other, so that you will jointly become more godly, and with the help of Hashem, be blessed to raise Ne'aman, Yisrael, Mazel Tov.